Okay, so this is an update on the test that I took earlier. I came back down and there was a pink line. I mean, it is not the typical. Usually I discard tests after, the 10-minute period, but this was about, 25 minutes later. And I came back down and it was pink. Like there was a significant pink line. It wasn't yellow. It wasn't, an indentation. It wasn't anything like that. The weird thing is, it's like the pink dye has kind of morphed a little bit. Like it's kind of moved. And so I don't know what's going on, but this is really weird because I have taken other tests before with pink dye, and this has never happened. And so I'm kind of just wondering what you all think. I had a period that was, and if you look at my previous videos, I specify this. I had a period that was about 13 days. And then not even a week later, I'm spotting again and, pink. And so, I took this test just, because everything that I have, Googled kind of reflects back on either miscarriage or pregnancy. And I have my tubes tied, so it's not like I'm expecting to be pregnant. But I took the test kind of as an experiment just to see what would happen, and this just kind of freaked me out a little bit. Like I said, the line, it's like the pink dye has kind of, it was more of a solid line actually about 15 minutes ago. And it's kind of just morphed into something else. But usually the rule of thumb with evaporation lines is if there's no color to it, it's an evaporation line. And if there's any kind of pink to it, it could be a possible positive, or maybe it's, I guess at this point, I just want to know if maybe I had a miscarriage, or maybe a chemical pregnancy, or maybe a tubal pregnancy, which is where something was fertilized and, just didn't survive, or, I don't know what it could be, but it's pink. It's pink. Pink. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Pink. It is pink. So, like I said, the line has kind of morphed a little bit, but it was like a solid pink line. Pink. Which was really weird. Because, like I said, this has never happened before. So I'm just kind of wondering what your thoughts are. What could this be? What could it mean? Can it detect a miscarriage? Can it reflect cysts of some sort? I don't know. But it is pink. Rule of thumb, a pink line is a pink line. But I don't know. It's weird. This has never happened before. So I'm just kind of wondering what your thoughts are. Just let me know. I'm not trying to worry, but I just don't want to have any more surgeries. I've already had 2 major surgeries for cervical related issues, and I just don't want to have another one. So I'm just wondering if maybe anybody has any insight on this. So anyways, just let me know if anyone's ever experienced anything like this before, and maybe if you have any feedback or any comments. All right, thanks. Bye.